So released initially in the early 2000s, this pair of shoes is making a comeback now at the start of 2024, where it's gonna bring us a very interesting design, which was actually used in a pair of Air Jordan 1 last year. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're going to have a look at a pair of shoes which it's actually making a comeback since its official release from in the early 2000s. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see it will come in one of the regular boxes in this red color, which will just have this big Nike lettering and the Nike swoosh in this white color here on top. So let's go ahead and take them out guys. So in today's video we're gonna have a look at a very interesting release coming from Nike for this woven Footscape. If I'm not mistaken, this one actually dropped in the last half a year or so in a lot of color combinations, and you can actually still find them now on the SNKRS app. But for sure, in my opinion, this one looks slightly better than the ones which are sitting now on that SNKRS app. So this one will retail, at least here in the UK, for 165 pounds, which will be around 180 US dollars. And as I said earlier, this one actually came for the first time on the market around 2006 if I'm not mistaken. And I actually searched for this one on StockX, and we have a lot of color combinations and different materials which will also come in this low version or even in a mid and high as well. So this Footscape actually was an inspiration for this Union LA release for this Jordan 1 high, which for sure I felt that was one of the best releases for 2023 for a pair of Jordan 1 highs. And for sure you can actually see that this one will be a very big element of design on this Footscape, which will cover most of this upper, and for sure will give it a very interesting design, at least comparing with so many other releases on the market. So I need to admit that seeing this one on SNKRS app, I wasn't too drawn about it, but for sure when actually having it in hand and also on foot as well, your opinion will change 100%. These ones actually are quite nice, and even though they are coming at a slightly higher price, for sure you will be surprised by the level of comfort provided by these ones. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have mainly two materials which will be separated by this woven stitch. So covering most of this upper, we're gonna have this hairy suede in this cream color, which will cover the front part of the tobo section. We're also gonna have it for this tongue here underneath these laces, and it will also cover the whole ankle section, and also at the back just above the heel section, where we're also gonna have a Nike swoosh embroidered. As you can see, for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have an offset one, which will keep in place these sail laces, but in the actual box we're gonna have another pair of brown laces with these white accents, which for sure will look actually quite nice on the shoe. And alongside these laces we're also gonna have this keychain, which looks quite nice. So besides this hairy suede, we're also gonna have this brown woven stitch, which is actually quite thick, and in my opinion it's looking quite nice. So this one will be present for all of this upper, and it will keep in place this hairy suede alongside this tumble leather in this black color, which will also be a very thick cut. So this one will act as a mud guard from the front part of the shoe all the way to the back, which for sure looks quite nice. So going now inside of the shoe, guys, you can see that for this one we don't actually have any lining. We're just gonna have a very small amount of padding here at the back, but rather than that you can actually see the actual layers of the suede, the woven, and also this black tumble leather. So inside we're also gonna have this foam insole in this cream color, which here at the heel section will have this Nike swoosh imprinted in this black color, and underneath this foam insole, guys, you can see that we're gonna have this air sole unit, which alongside this very squishy midsole, it's actually providing a very good level of comfort. So that will actually take us now to this black foam midsole, which in my opinion has a similar design with the Nike Huarache. So for sure this foam midsole combined with that air sole unit from the heel section, I really feel that it's giving a very good level of comfort, and for sure this one actually feels quite squishy underfoot. So now, guys, we can finish with this rubber outsole in this black color, which will have this waffle pattern, which for sure looks quite nice, and it will also give a very good grip. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for this one I just went with my true to size, and this one fits me just fine, and I will see that it's going to be roughly the same for people with normal feet. But just in case you have wide feet, guys, most definitely I would suggest you to try to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one is not going to be too tight for you. So overall, guys, this latest color combination for this Nike Footscape Woven, in my opinion, it's actually a very interesting one, which, as you have seen, it's actually bringing quite good materials and a very interesting design. For sure, the most eye-catching will be this very big woven stitch, which we had it in this brown color. And even though we don't actually have any lining and padding underneath, I really feel that this one is embracing my foot quite good, and for sure I feel that this one is one of the most comfortable pairs of Nikes which I've tried in the last half a year or so. And in my opinion, I really feel that this one feels very similar to the Nike Huarache Runner, which I've reviewed around half a year or so. But of course this one will come at a slightly higher price, as we're gonna have slightly better materials. And for sure I find that the design for this one, guys, it's a very interesting one, which for sure I feel that it's looking good in almost all of the color combinations available on StockX. But I guess the only thing which are actually stopping people of buying this one straight away will be that high retail price of £165. But from what I've seen on StockX, you can actually buy this one and other color combinations under retail. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of one of the most comfortable releases coming from Nike, which was for this woven Footscape. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.